Good morning, guys. As usual, I'm going to pick up where I left off in the previous video. Um, Starting with the pinion seal. I got the yoke off of the pinion shaft, so now it's just a matter of knocking out the old seal, cleaning it up, and putting the new seal in. So I'll get that out of the way. And what I'm hoping to do is to knock 5 more things off my list. So yeah, see if I make it or come up short. We'll see. I've managed to come up short just about every friggin' time, but it is what it is. I'm trying. So yeah, we might as well just get right to it. Man, oh man, stubborn or what? She's starting to come. Come on. There she is. What a mess. Okay. I'll let the fluid drain out of it, do its thing. Then I'll finish cleaning it up, and we'll tap the new seal in place. Okay, so here's the new seal. You can see that silver ring here. It's actually a little spring. My buddy, who used to work at a Ford dealership, done a ton of these, told me to make sure you pack this up with grease so that the spring doesn't want to pop out on you, because it can be a real bitch. And then you're throwing the seal away to get the fish to spring out or whatever. So yeah, pack it up with grease, and then we'll tap her into place. Okay. I can't get right in here. So there it is, and you can see it's packed with grease the inside. Take a little bit of gear oil here. Just get it on the rubbers. Go. Now see if we can gently get this thing started with just a hammer. Come on. This is a header collector flange. Just happens to be the exact size. Come on, man. There she goes. Pretty much tell by the sound when it's all the way in. There we go. Okay. So I put fresh grease on the pinion shaft. So I'm ready to put my my yoke back on. I'm going to tighten it up to where it was before. Like I said, before I took it off, I counted the threads up to the top of the nut. So I'll get my piece of paper with that written on it and match it up and come back from there. Okay, so I tightened it up until it stopped rattling, and there you go. See, that's the door rattling, not the. There. Anyway, yeah, and I still needed one more thread, so I tightened it out a little bit more, and that got me to exactly where I was when I took it off. And then I just went like between, you know, not a quarter of a turn, but maybe an eighth of a turn or a little bit better. Just enough to make sure that everything's good. And when it was up in the air, I checked it with a screwdriver, and everything spins freely. I didn't overload the bearing or anything like that. There's a little bit of drag like there's supposed to be. So now I just got to hook up my drive shaft again, and this is done. And then clean up the carnage. What a friggin' mess. And I was going to reuse the gear oil, but it's pretty dirty. So I'm just going to go pick up another quart and dump it in there. Call it done. I figure I lost about a quart. So whatever. Okay, so my drive shaft's back in, everything's all back together. I checked it. It's been, I don't know, a couple hours since I put that in, and there's no leaks. It's good. So I can go ahead and get my new plug in after I get another quart of gear oil, and that's ready to paint and touch up. And I wanted to do my drive shaft in red anyhow. So yeah, we'll get that done. Also, I bolted my shifter in. No reason to take it out again. It was just sitting there so that I could get a position for my gas pedal. So now it's bolted in, so I don't know if I'm going to crawl under there and do the linkage or wait till I get it up in the air, but it's ready for the linkage. And I remember to turn my light out because I let it run all night and it killed all the batteries. And what I was going to get on next was epoxy coating the rims. Look at those things. They look like brand new friggin' rims, man. Sweet. So the name of the sandblaster, if you're a local guy, it was ARC or ARC Industrial Coatings, I think they're called. They're in Industrial Park in Lively on McGill. Real good bunch of folks to deal with, and did a nice friggin' job, man. Like, I mean, even did, you know, inside. So yeah, did the rims all the way around. Well, they didn't do under the tire, obviously, but they look like brand new friggin' rims, man. Sweet. So they should paint up real nice. But it's a little bit too hot for spraying right now. It's like 95, or not 95, 90. So I'll see if it cools down a little bit after supper. If not, I'll get them in the morning. But there's plenty of other things to do on the list. So yeah, I'll figure something out. All right, so I went rooting around upstairs and seeing what I have for e-brake levers. So I got these two. I have a third one very similar to this. I don't know. I don't think that's going to work. You know, that's made to mount onto the side panel in front of the door. I just don't think I have the room or anything to mount it to. This one here, it's pretty small. That's why I like it. It'd be on the floor right beside the shifter. It does kind of clutter the floor up a bit, but I don't think we have a lot of options. So, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to lean towards this one. I don't know. I mean, I priced them out online again. You know, $400 to $500. Well, every single piece I look up on the internet is $400 to $500. I mean, you know, when you're building a whole friggin' project, if every piece is $500, you're gonna spend $200,000. It's crazy for a freaking lever. Unbelievable. Anyway, yeah, I'm leaning towards this one or one similar to it. So that's where I'm at. And I've set up my my rims, so I'm going to spray them in epoxy shortly. Okay, conditions are good for spraying. So this is the epoxy I use. It's a PPG product, mixed 1-to-1 with the primer and then the activator. They didn't have black, they only have gray, and you get gray by almost black primer, but the activator is white. Black, for some reason, they don't get it in very often, and they didn't have it when I bought this. So I'm going to mix up, batch, and get it in the spray gun, and we'll get after these rims. Now, I got a pet peeve about spraying tires. I hate it. I don't like it when it's done, even if I'm not using the tires. So I just take this, it's a piece of aluminum, the stuff you use on to do your fascia board in your house. And just, you know, just sit it up on there, and it just keeps the, it'll get in there. I'll fix it, whatever. But anyway, it just keeps the paint off the rubber. I just find it silly to paint tires. I don't know. It's a pet peeve of mine. And these ones here, of course, I don't have to worry about it. So, yeah, we'll get the gun loaded and start spraying. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do that 2 more times. All right, so that's about all I have time for today. I wanted to get 5 things done. I'm not going to call it a loss. I'm not going to call it a major victory either. So I got, I did the pinion seal, but I'm not counting that. Got the shifter in, so that's one. I did secure the wiper motor under the dash, put the support bracket in, so that's off my list. That's two. I did epoxy the rims, so that's three. And I did finish block sanding the box sides, so it's not done, but one step closer. So that's a eh. And I did figure out the e-brake. I'm going to use that little floor mounted hand brake. It's going to have to go just to the right side of the shifter, I guess. That's about the only spot for it. On the left side, it's a little too crowded around the gas pedal, so yeah, right side of the shifter. So I've got that figured out, and I'll get that in, but that'll probably be in the next video, and we'll carry on. So basically, I got 5-ish things done on top of the pinion seal, so not bad. That's a pretty good day overall. New subscribers, thanks again, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm just an old guy looking for some moral support, let's put it that way. So yeah, if you subscribe, it makes me feel warm and fuzzy all over, you know what I mean? Anyway, and yeah, leave comments down below, and share with your buddies and tell your chums and all that kind of stuff. Help me spread the word. And if you don't do anything else, get in the garage and build something, man. Later, guys.